This is a game about blinking. Joke's on you, I never blink. Oh god, I already blinked, oh god! See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works. Try blinking on the white symbol. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Hold on, I'm running.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Whoa.
Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or
What?
hands to shake with,
What?
nose to look down with.
Whoa, wait a second.
We're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, look at
Felicity,
that.
hello.
You're a blinking genius.
I'm very excited to play this game. I love Annapurna.
I knew you were special.
Indie Game Supremacy.
See
Welcome
all
and
them
good to see
poor
you.
souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth
Premonition is a
pulling up.
pretty good word.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one.
Oh,
That's where I'm taking you.
I sure
to see
did
the
not.
Gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Ooh. Whoa, what? Relax, guy, relax! Oh my.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember.
Oh, I forgot to turn captions on. My bad, my bad. I mean subtitles. Limited. Huh. What gameplay features? Oh well.
I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it,
Hello game.
you're not gonna be able to stay, all
Where are
right?
the captions?
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, Could be 5 years.
Oh, this seems stressful.
Just how this
Even
thing
though I know
works.
it's probably not supposed to be.
Alrighty then.
There we go.
I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back.
I'm never gonna blink.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Apparently I didn't do
Look
very
at
good
that
at not
sun.
blinking.
We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
I'm
Let's go
blinking.
get you some seashells. What do you say?
Maybe my lighting's not good enough. I did be blinking though.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
No?
Right?
Okay.
That's called an agave.
Agave.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our...
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
I like this little rock with sunglasses.
Where's the
He's
first
pretty
page of my
tight.
piece? I can't find it anywhere.
I found it.
Did I-
There's a thief. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
Benny.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
That is a pretty great idea.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
January. What year?
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next
Bloop,
week.
bloop.
It has to be perfect.
Those sounds are so
Well,
satisfying.
Sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I like the music.
Bruh.
That's very specific.
I also like...
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Relax, Richard. I'm just a little baby boy.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece,
That's what
John.
he thought he was painting.
It really means a lot.
I don't know why I keep looking behind me like there's gonna be stuff.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
It's a bow. Have some respect.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet,
Whoa.
you'll just have to keep working at it. You know,
Sounds
one
like
day you'll be able to paint a...
sounds like she was projecting a little bit.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you
Okay, Benny.
No.
Are you ready to see something really special?
Curse my blinking.
I just don't want him to get attached.
Puppy. Okay.
What?
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm
Look
pretty
at
much definitely
him.
allergic.
He's just
so no,
little
right?
crumpled up man. All scrungled.
Now play the
Aw.
C major chord I taught you. Remember?
No. I don't want to be a musician.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just
No.
want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
Look at the little kitty cat.
Amazing
I
what
love
a difference
him.
one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
I'm cheaper than hiring movers. That's
I
one
think
way
she
to
liked
shoot
it
your
as a
shot.
Professor gave me a certain
Wait,
gravitas in her eyes, you know,
her professor?
very quickly lost.
Oh, he was. Huh.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was
Aw.
wonderful.
They traveled everywhere. Well, not everywhere, you know, but like
Where would you want to go?
abroad. Fuck. Oh no. I'm missing so much cool stuff, I just know it. We're ready for the big piano. Big keys. Is this her music? Is that our name? Fishman? What's up, boy? Welcome in. Good to see you as always.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
I
Richard?
really don't know what
Are
I'm
you
supposed to
hearing
be
this?
looking at.
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Oh my goodness.
Sure.
Just finished doing parkour and killing zombies? IRL? That's crazy. Glad you survived the...
Oh God, I have
The
my interview
infection.
in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Me or the cat? Look at him. I'm obsessed.
Don't worry, I already did.
No!
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting
I was
ready on
gonna
my
take a
kitchen table.
picture of the
They
kitty
will
cat.
literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
No,
are
he's
fine.
grown up now. I miss pictures of the getting words. I miss getting pictures of the baby kitty.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know,
Oh
I think he was
no.
pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do
He's
that.
just a sleepy man now.
Why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please, let...
Spaghetti. Oh.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we
Oh.
don't get lost in the music.
So that's why
I
that's
want
like
you to
the
start using it
loading
before
symbol
Grandpa comes to visit.
kind of thing.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Phone. The phone is ringing. What? Oh no. Was I
You
supposed
really need
to
to
skip
stay in
that?
time with the metronome, okay?
Why is it always January? Are we skipping by years right now?
Subdivide the time. 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
This is stressful. Sorry, Mom.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
So the camera.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
Oh no, Ernie, why?
Ernie, buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you! So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's
Oh
boy.
no,
And you're sure
Ernie.
about that?
Ernie's for the streets, for real.
Uh-huh. He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Oh, we got a Benny now. Oof. Oh, Ernie's. What?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so
I
complex.
swear my lighting is probably affecting the blinks. Because I did not
But
blink.
just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Okay. 2 brackets, Sonny.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Seems like he's a rather intelligent outside the box thinker.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
Hmm?
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
What does Benny do?
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes.
Is she on top of the moving truck?
You're not
Oh
my
my goodness.
You're not. Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, I'm playing.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Whose car alarm be going off?
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Very impressive.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Benny. Oh, so Benny's the real talent.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable.
Oh, wait.
My God, I
Benny?
didn't realize our head
I
of
forgot.
marketing was
Oopsie.
raising a
I tricked myself.
musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will
Look
study
on your desk. I
civilization.
wrote you something.
We'll be learning everything we need to know about these civilizations. This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next
Love
slide.
Chloe.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course. So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate...
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though.
What's it say?
I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of
Conchsters.
that crap.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Whoa, are those
Very
tiny
sweet.
pizzas?
Thank you for playing
Yummy.
this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you?
Oh,
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
so he did have a sibling? I confused myself earlier.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him...
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
Ooh, so we do not want this
Just like
path.
to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be. Oh my...
Oh. I didn't mean to throw it at her. It happened awful fast.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my God. Is she really calling you again?
What, is she obsessed with you?
Damn, I should have disobeyed.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is
Mr. Kid. That's
And yes, that's a she.
Look at it.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more
Why is he
frantic
so
scribbling
scared
right now.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, but listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard! Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And
No.
Probably
I
didn't
wonder
sleep
what
at
it was
all.
gonna say.
Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe
Well,
just try and
she's not
close your eyes
super
now
mad
and
at
get a little
us.
sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious
Ugh.
a little, okay?
Relax, please, Mom.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. Oh, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your...
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Correct.
I don't know.
That's the one, L.
You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course.
Ugh.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
What?
This
Sad.
isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Well, we're sick, aren't we?
Dinner's ready. B, you hear me?
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Wonder what age we are by now. Late middle school, early high school? Surely not further than that. That's pretty smart.
You are not here to learn to be
Okay, so maybe college by
You
now.
are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Oops.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the road
What?
is up.
Oopsie.
There you go,
we do
Mr.
an
Bryn.
abstract?
Feel each shape.
What? Interesting.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Oh wow. Oh no.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul. I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money
to actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Are those breadsticks or slices of bread?
Ooh, that's
Heck.
Stop. Is that Benjamin Brin?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Oh,
Hey,
we are
honey.
driving now.
Your work's incredible.
Oops.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so...
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important... Hey! Benny! Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done so kaput.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. Then I just find myself breaking down again. Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
I wonder what happened then, because didn't we, like, answer her call and then we were hanging out together?
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. With all the nobody nothings dying every day, you finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your... Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs!
You mucky fowls!
God.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for. Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel? You know, my father once told.
This. Stay here.
Oh.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
What?
Let's try this again.
This gotta be my lighting.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh. Oh, what is it?
She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep... Keep your eyes open.
Oh my goodness, I'm being bullied.
One more time.
What?
I swear to God, if you blink
Ferryman,
again...
please, I promise. Oh no.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson.
No.
That simply being alive wasn't enough.
Ernie.
So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
It is super cool that they're
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
words. What was I saying? I thought I like horribly blinked wrong or something, but I'm glad they kind of went back and showed all that. It's very smart and cool.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is
What?
I'm not.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Oh. I kind of wanted to know what happened at that part.
I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
What? Oh, I didn't know that was one of them.
Stay engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little?
Oh my god.
This is for your own good, man. Keep them
Man,
open.
please don't relax. Don't yell at me.
He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, I mean, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
story of who you're going to become, okay?
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Oh.
No.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oof, that audio work.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really
This is a
love to read
family
it if
full
you'd
of
let me.
eavesdroppers.
You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way.
Dang it.
Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but...
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick,
Goddamn.
you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are...
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Ernie.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's
Get
been through more than
whale
you can
soon.
imagine.
Say 29 missed calls. 19.
Mean she hasn't been over. Like she didn't.
Am I doing something wrong? Why is the game freaking out?
She didn't even care to visit.
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
What is that?
It's some.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
These agave plants? Oh my. It's a one-eyed Ernie.
There she is.
Or three-eyed Ernie?
Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn
was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream
for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old,
he got sick, and was forced
to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt
all alone in the world, and he made her feel okay.
And how, even when he was
sick, he still gave his
hope.
How he
Bro,
reminded them
relax,
of
game.
exactly who
Not
they
blinking
were
that much.
after they had all
forgotten.
So when he was going to go,
oh my goodness, what?
He was okay.
What is happening?
Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
she accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
That was a really, really good game. Like I said, there were a lot of things I really appreciated about it, like the things I thought I was missing. Let me turn this down like a lot real quick. Like the stuff I thought I was potentially accidentally missing from blinking or something, and then they like double back and showed it was stuff we were trying to purposefully block out. And then the whole twist and double back on the fact that we never got to grow old. I would really like to replay this game later on and maybe do a playthrough where I have the blinking turned off, because apparently my little baby eyes are weak, and I would like to hear a lot of the bonus dialogue where, you know, like people are just sitting and talking with you, and see if I can listen through all of it. I definitely enjoyed the, like, I'm gonna call it a gimmick, the that gameplay aspect though of like blinking to progress. Like that was really neat and unique. Maybe do a playthrough where we do become a composer, or fulfill our mother's dreams of being what she wanted to be. That could be pretty cool if it actually does impact the game in some way in regards to his initial story. But I guess either way it would kind of double back and end the same way. It could still be interesting to see kind of double down on specific story choices in regards to focusing all on Chloe, or being, like I said, a composer. It was really cool that the art, like the way you put it together, was a recurring thing. Like in the art galleries, it showed exactly what you made. Just nice little touches like that I really appreciate in games. Can't believe the ferryman bullied me so hard. He was like, "Don't blink, we gotta see this." That's what I get for having only half my face lit, though. Wait, I just got back. How was the game? 10 out of 10 space. And fun fact, don't you worry. This is gonna be the first thing I upload on YouTube. Secret, super secret insider information, if you so desire to watch it. Very, very good game. And then after this one, we're gonna play another one. Wow, this actually has a 10 out of 10 on Steam. That's amazing. I'm happy for them. Was this Annapurna? I can't remember. Wikipedia. Lurk, time to cram, study for our first actual exam. Good luck, Space, you got this. Go get all that cram, fill your wrinkles with knowledge. I believe in you. Ooh, just finish a game. Hi, Chime, welcome back from your work. I hope you get rest soon since you've got a closing open. I'm gonna lurk while I get ready for bed. Okie dokie. Good luck on your getting ready for bed. Chime dressed up lovely, and thank you, Gooey Goo. Of course, Space. Of course. Oh, Skybound games. Let's look at them. What else have they done?